Hey, Swedish Therapy, the Swedish Terapeut, and we're talking about Swedish Therapy. I have a group of students who are new to what is being taught, and it might be easier with a visual rather than only talk. So what we discuss in our class is that we have a body language, and our body language is something that we've grown up with, and our body has felt how we need to hold ourselves in order to walk. We have felt how it is for us to reach forward and grab a glass and then hold it against gravity and also grasp it just right. All of those things we learned by doing it again and again. And our body learned those things and we've kept them with us. So by feeling things on the outer skin, it changes things on the inner skin. And then we have maybe another skin that we haven't seen too often, and that would be the skin around the organs. And the connecting skin that's underneath our first skin is really a good sensory place to start, because it gives us information that our body has to make sense of and process, and then it makes a decision. So with Swedish Therapy, we use pressure sensors in order for the body to change that signal to a chemical or electrical and make its own decision, because it does it all the time without our conscious thought. So what we feel can influence how we feel by using this in-between substance. So it's easier for us to have pictures rather than just talk. So let me go to some pictures so you know what I'm discussing here. Here we have somebody that will be talking to us. She was one of the people involved in the Plastination project that happened in Guben, Germany. And maybe those are familiar with BodyWorlds. Those individuals out there are familiar with BodyWorlds. And Guben, Germany decided to take on a project that was completely new. And they did this with a few researchers from around the world and people that committed their time to dissect a form. And what we're going to see here is what BodyWorlds has done over and over again successfully for a number of years. And that's taking an organ and showing the blood vessels or showing the muscles and showing us what it looks like outside of the body. So let's just listen a little bit and see what Joe has to say with what their goal is.
Looking at the entire arterial system and yet another beautiful heart. And even more up here on this upper shell. And really what's missing in all these specimens is the fascia covering of the heart. So in this plastination project, our job or our endeavor is to try to cut out this entire fascia back of the heart, what we call the pericardium, which is in continuation with the diaphragm muscle, and take out the whole piece, remove the heart that's inside, and try to plastinate this pericardium and see if it works with an empty heart.
Yeah. And if there's anybody out there that hasn't seen this in its final representation, I highly recommend to go on and search out more on your own. But the important part is they were successful. And this team and a number of years and a number of trips over to Germany was successful to make certain specimens. And in one particular specimen that we just saw is the covering around the heart. So the pericardium plastination was successful, and If anyone has an iPhone or can download AutoCast, you can take a tour of a museum that's in Berlin with Fascia in new light. So feel free to download it, look for it. This is a respiratory diaphragm and the pericardium. And you can see with the light shown through, this is the fascial layer, and this is the beautiful diaphragm that helps us breathe. And as we breathe in, this diaphragm pushes down, gives a massage to the abdomen. And as we breathe in, it raises up and domes up and lives right there happily with the heart. So sometimes it is easier to see things a little bit bigger. And as you saw, this is the book. This book is in Swedish. So if those of you are looking at it, you can't understand some of the words, it's because it's in Swedish. But here's pictures. And like our body language, pictures say 1,000 things. And here are 2 sets of lungs. And the heart lives right in here with the diaphragm underneath it. But we've not really seen the in-between layers, the membranes. This one is without a smoker, and this one comes from a smoker. And the heart has gotten bigger and the lungs have gotten smaller because it adapts and it makes decisions every day for the decisions that we make. So how can our body make better decisions? And we try this at Swedish Therapy, and we use tools along with a little bit of patience and helping our body. And we use something soft and we roll and we help the nervous system come back so it can make a decision for itself and we can go in a better direction. So enjoy and thank you for watching.